Hello guys, myself Amrita. Welcome back to our channel Technosage. So in today's video, we are going to discuss problem number 1539, that is Kth Missing Positive Number, right? So let's get started. Let's first understand the problem. Given an array ARR of positive integers sorted in strictly increasing order and an integer k. Basically, we have been given one input array and k is 5, so we have to find the fifth missing number from this array, right? So let's understand how we are going to solve this problem. We have been given this array 2, 3, 4, 7 and 11, right? And k is 5, so we have to find the fifth missing number. So if there were no missing numbers, what is going to be array? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11, right? So we have to find the fifth missing number. So what is fifth missing number? 1 is missing, 2, 3, 4 is there, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. These numbers are missing. So this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So which is the missing number? That is 9, right? So fifth missing number is 9. So our output is going to be 9, right? So let's see what approach we are going to use to solve this problem. So what is your expected array, right? That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. K is 5, you have to find the fifth missing number. So let me write the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you see here, for index 0, you are expecting number 1. For index 1, you are expecting number 2. For index 2, you are expecting number 3. So that means for each index, you are expecting number I plus 1, right? For I0, 1. For I1, 2. So for each index, you are expecting number I plus 1, right? And then comes your actual array. So actual array is 2, 3, 4, 7 and 11. So if you see here, for index 0, you were expecting number 1, but you got number 2, right? So how many missing numbers are there? How will you find that? Missing numbers would be your actual minus expected. So what is your actual number? At each index I, your actual number is array at I minus what is your expected number? I plus 1. So you got the formula, right? To find the missing numbers for each index. So if you see here, for index I0, what is your number? Actual number is 2. But you were expecting I plus 1. I plus 1 is 0 plus 1, 1. Right? So for index 0, 1 is missing. 1 means 1 number is missing. Right? So 1 is missing. Again for I1. For I1, number 3 minus 1 plus 1. Again 1. So for index 1 also only one number is missing. You can see here 1 is missing, 2 and 3 is already there, right? Now comes index 2. So for index 2, 4 minus 2 plus 1. 4 minus 3, 1. Still only one number is missing. Now index 3. So index 3, 7 minus 3 plus 1. Which is equal to 3, right? So that means till index 3, 3 numbers are missing, right? So which 3 numbers are missing? 1 is missing, 5 is missing, 6 is missing, right? So till index 3, if you see here, till index 3, 3 numbers are missing. But we want to find the fifth number, right? So you can check, this is your missing numbers. So missing numbers, if it is less than equal to k, right? So here 3 numbers are missing, but you want to find the fifth number. So not possible to find it till here. Now, when you go I is equal to 4, number is 11. 11 minus 4 plus 1. 6 numbers are missing, right? So you can see here how many numbers are missing? 6. Which 6 numbers are missing? If you see till 11, 1, 5, 6, 9, sorry, 8, 9 and 10, right? 6 numbers are missing. Now, because you know that till here only 3 numbers were missing, so it is not possible to find the 5th number. But here 6 numbers are missing. That means your 5th number is going to be between these two numbers, right? So whenever your missing numbers, that means the gap, how many numbers are missing? So when missing numbers are greater than equal to k, that means there only you will find your missing number, right? But how will you find that number? How will you find that number? So let me show you. So what was your array? 2, 3, 4, 7 and 11, right? So you have found that your number is going to be between these two numbers. So your indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So between these two numbers, why? Because you have found out that here your missing number is greater than equals to k. So what is your missing number going to be? Your missing number is going to be your k plus I. Why k plus I? Because you want to find the kth number and you have already processed the I numbers, right? So if you see here, your index is 4, right? You have reached index 4. 4 plus missing number is 5th number, right? 5 plus 4 is 9. So that 9 is going to be your output. So two things here you need to take care. One is for each index, firstly you will find the missing numbers. Once you have found out that missing number is greater than equals to k, then you will find that number which will be equals to k plus I. So this is how we are going to find out the missing numbers. Now we have one more case. You have been given array as 2, 3, 4 and k is 2. You want to find the second missing number, but here if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, only one number is missing. You want to find the second missing number. So second missing number is going to be after your last element in the array, right? So how you will find out that if that missing number is after last element in the array? So in that case, firstly you will find how many total missing numbers are there. How many total missing numbers are there? How you will find that? Your last number minus length of the array, right? Length of the array means expected number. So 4 minus 3, that is 1. So basically what will be your formula to find the total missing number? Last element, which is array at array dot length minus 1 minus array dot length, because array dot length is the number which we are expecting here, right? 4 minus 3 is 1. That means in this case total missing numbers are 1, but we want to find the second number. That means definitely that number is going to be after the last element in the array. So what is remaining? What is remaining? How many numbers are remaining? You want 2, but you got only 1. That means one number is remaining after the last element. So what would be that number? Last element, array at array dot length minus 1. Last element plus remaining number, right? So last element is 4 plus remaining number is 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So that 5 is going to be your output. So second missing number in this case is 5, which is after the last element in the array, right? I hope you understood the approach. Now let's write a solution for it. So this is our class, find kth missing number. Let's write a method, public static kth missing number, and inputs are going to be your int array and int k, right? And what this is going to return? Int. Now we will loop through the array for int I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus, and you will see int missing. How many missing numbers are there? Array at I minus, which is your expected, I plus 1, right? If that missing number is greater than equals to k, that means you have found your missing number. So what you are going to return? I plus k, right? That is going to be your missing number. Now another case where the element is after the last element in the array. That means we have reached till the end. In that case, you will first find how many total missing numbers are there in the array, which would be your last actual element minus last expected element. What is your last expected element? Array dot length. If there are 3 numbers, that means last number is going to be 3 only. And then you will find how many are remaining, which would be k minus total missing, right? K minus total missing numbers. You have found the remaining numbers. So what you will return? Last element plus remaining, right? We will write our main function, public static void main string args, and let's take our array, which was 2, 3, 4, 7, 11, and k is 5. So we want to find the fifth missing number. Let's write our print statement, kth missing number array comma k, right? So it would be in ARR, right? Now let's run the program and see the output. So we can see here the output is 9, which is the correct output. So this is how we will be solving our problem. I hope you understood the solution. Now let's go back and we will write the solution in the LeetCode as well. So let me copy the solution here and we will run it. So we can see here it is accepted, runtime is 0 milliseconds, so we can submit the code. So we can see here it is accepted and all the test cases have been passed. So this is how we need to solve this problem. If you have any questions, any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.